It's funny. It is. And we just got some data that our clients typically live in their home less than 2 years, or they lived in their home 15 or more years, right? This is a project that most people aren't aware of. And then they see their neighbor do it. Or we did a social media video and they saw the transformation. It's like a whole garage makeover. And what it does is when people see it, they realize it extends the living space of the house. I was in the HVAC business before this. And I had two partners, we had a large business. And while I was in that business, my wife wanted to get the floor done, right? So we had the floor done. I realized it took one day, made a mental note, it took one day. And then next thing you know, she said, I'd like to paint the walls and put cabinets up. And so we painted the walls and we put cabinets up. And then she said, I think I want to replace the lights in the garage too. So she replaced the lights. Then she hung up painting on the wall and then she put a TV in. And then she said, I don't think we should park in the garage anymore. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me, right? But it registered, and I got my brother into the business, right? That's how I even got to know Garage Kings. I got my brother into the business, and I found out about it because I had seen a couple of my neighbors just do their floor, and then my wife saw an ad in the paper, and everything kind of aligned. But I love pulling into my garage. I mean, literally, it's almost a smile every time you pull in. I put special lights in under the cabinets, and I love the garage, and people just aren't aware of it. And so it's almost like a new trade on some levels. Like I see the garage space like the new HVAC, right? There's a lot of fast growing and a lot of talk about the HVAC, home services, plumbing space. I'll tell you what, the garage space is an untapped market. I think it's a very fragmented market. And we bought the phone number 888 Garages because we want to own the garage.